today is the day. It's Solstice in the park, so we're celebrating the longest day of the year, bringing people together, celebrating the turning of the stars, creating a mythic pageant, a joyful parade, basically all sorts of fun ways to bring people together.
For Solstice in the Park, I helped with the music. So I composed and led chants for the parade from Grand Army Plaza down to Nelly's Lawn, and then I kind of composed underscoring for the mythic pageant that the audience could participate in singing.
It was my great honor to get asked to help create a myth for us to perform in our pageant. And I'm a storyteller and a writer, so I ended up leading a team to come up with a myth. And one of the big themes at that meeting was reconnecting with the elements, being part of the natural world. What would it be like if we were in animism? How can we sort of shed some of our stress and some of the difficult things going on in the world and in our culture?
See what's happening right now. It's so ridiculous.
Just like in the pageant, we sort of had our stressed out Brooklynites go around the circle and transform. That's what we wanted to do for anyone who came here with worries, with stiffness in their body. It's been a delight to see that working and to see that magic happening. Someone walked up to me and said, something like this restores my faith in humanity.
My role was the flower crown station and floral station, which was a part of a larger adornment group. It's just like a very inclusive, welcoming thing to help people become a part of the Solstice experience.
We spent a lot of time thinking about how do we connect to ourselves, to other people, to the world around us, and rituals of celebration with food and dance and myths and silliness and dressing up. It helps break down some of the barriers that often keeps us in our own lane, and it gives us a moment to pause and reflect on what's really important in life.
I have tried to explain to many friends what exactly is happening, and I have often landed on something between a celebration and a piece of theater and a ritual and a group meditation, followed by just a picnic and dancing and fun.
My favorite moment of the day so far, I was sort of walking in the front of the procession in and got to sort of turn around and see everyone like parading in behind me.
I loved the moment of kind of coming out of the trees with the whole parade. I think also getting to hear the musicians play the music that had been done by silly instruments on my computer that are not as good as real instruments.
This like feeling of circularity in the group was really beautiful.
The pageant, it just felt like such a fun, playful, and like watching everyone that wasn't involved kind of just get into it.
I loved that during the pageant when the kind of interrupters, you know, the stressed out Brooklynites, when they came into the circle and I kind of crept back, people really thought our thing was being interrupted. Like, there was genuine outrage. Like, someone stepped into the circle to be like, no, let this be. Yeah, like the myth worked. It had power.
It's been important to find new ways to make ritual for myself. I grew up in religious environments where we had lots of that sort of liturgical seasons and festivals and things, but not being part of that community as much anymore. It's the sort of solar calendar has been a beautiful way to find ways to plug in. We draw so much of it from, you know, our ancestors and ancient traditions, and when it's all drawn from the natural world, there's this sort of connection through that like we are experiencing, this same longest day that other people did thousands of years ago. And yeah, there's absolutely like a kinship across time for these kinds of things.
I loved how many kids there were today. It was really beautiful to see so many young people, kiddos, just running around, celebrating Solstice, getting dressed up. I think as a kid, things just happen. And when things happen every year at the same time, it starts to shape your experience of what life is. And that's what I received as a child, was that midsummer meant the St. John's fire, and it meant these rituals and this moment in the summer without which summer doesn't feel like summer. And to think that we might be starting a tradition here that kids growing up in Brooklyn get to experience every year that makes them feel like at home in the world in the way that I did as a child, like, that's really meaningful to me.